Good morning. Welcome to Tabernacle of the Stars. I'm Aphrodette North. Nice to speak with you today. Here we are on a beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon, and I want to tell you about what's going on in the week ahead. Oh, how the beauty of the stars, the movements of the planets and lights, and the revolution of the earth has mystified man through the ages. How blessed are the wonders of creation. For the full week ahead, we have, again, that cardinal T-square in place. Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and abundance, is retrograde in Libra, and square to Pluto in Capricorn, and they're making a T-square with Uranus in Aries. This has been going on for a little while. These are ponderous planets. They're setting the stage for us to exercise our freedom, maintain our foundation, and reclaim peace. But this week, Mars and Venus are both in Aries, and they are joining Uranus, and they're magnifying the T-square. So because of that, many people are going to come together with their truth. That's why we're seeing so many postings on Facebook, so much in the news about what's going on with the election and the way that people are trying to scramble and make themselves heard. Aries is a very interesting sign. It's the sign of the ram, but it's also the sign of the lamb. So there will be leaders and there will be followers. But when we can join forces, miracles can happen. So that's what I'm hoping for. It's going to be an interesting week because the moon is also going to enter Capricorn. And when it does, it's going to conjoin Pluto, the planet of empowerment, life, death, and rebirthing. And Capricorn does rule our government, all the rules that we live by, all the rules that others make for us. So it's going to be very intense on Wednesday. So be prepared. If you don't feel getting involved in a political discussion, don't. The moon's in Pisces now, so it's going to be a nice 30-day cycle where we're going to really be able to flow with our intuition. We get very strong impressions, and our artistic energies are going to be enhanced. Our love of music, painting, maybe if we're writing poetry, we're an author. It can be a time when our imagination is stirred and our faith is magnified. Be aware, though, your sensitivity can make your fear or anxiety a little magnified as well. So stay close to spiritual people that you know have your back. Start to feel a little anxious. It's going to be a very interesting month. Tomorrow is President's Day. It's going to be a very beautiful time to relax a little bit, get a little 3-day weekend for many of us. We're looking forward to that. Today we have a beautiful Sag moon that's forming some nice trines to both Venus and Mars. And because of that, we also are going to be able to have some wonderful time outside, maybe be around people that have some camaraderie, have a little sense of adventure. It can be a very optimistic time. So keep yourself in good company today. Tomorrow we're having a lot of beautiful aspects also with the moon. The moon is basically going to be in Sagittarius. It's going to sextile Mercury. So we're going to wake up feeling very, very alert, maybe a little bit philosophical, which is nice. And it's also going to trine Uranus in Aries tomorrow morning, which is going to open up maybe some new possibilities as far as our job, or if we're orchestrating our own business, some new and clever ideas. It's a very mentally and spiritually active time on President's Day. The moon goes void, of course, after it conjoins Saturn, the great teacher, and it doesn't happen until late at night. So because of that, we're going to have an opportunity to look at what we have created and to appreciate everything that we have learned and everything that we have taught others. Sweet. The moon enters Capricorn on Tuesday morning quite early, and it does sextile the Pisces sun. And so because of that, we're apt to get a lot accomplished. And we're going to be flowing through our workday for the most part. It'll carry us through. Mercury, the planet of communications in Aquarius, the sign of higher mind, and is forming a beautiful trine to Jupiter in Libra. So again, it's a time when people can have great think tank energy, get together about some new ideas, how they can go back to maybe things that worked in the past, bring them back forward again to see if they can work with all the new technology. I think we're pretty safe with technology on that day, though, because there's some nice angles. On Wednesday, Moon's in Capricorn and is in square to Venus, the planet of love. It conjoins Pluto and it squares Mars, so it's going to be a very, very intense day on Wednesday. Do not be surprised if a lot of things come up about politics, a lot of things come up in your workplace about policy, maybe changes that are going on within the system. So it can be a very intense day, so it's important for you to try and be very patient and listen very closely to what's going on before you react. It's much wiser to respond than react on Wednesday. The good news is that because change is required, as we go through time, needs change, desires change. So you're going to have to tough through a little bit. Capricorn Moon in square to Jupiter often makes us feel that we don't have a choice. But in reality, it helps to give us balanced thought so we can see both sides of the question with equal accuracy. So I'm going to encourage you to go there. On Thursday, the Moon enters Aquarius. And so because of that, people are going to be able to be a little bit more detached. It's going to be more about ideas than emotion. It's going to be more about concepts than blocks at that time. Mercury, also being in Aquarius, is going to be in sextile to Saturn, the great teacher of the zodiac in Sagittarius. And so for that reason, it's a wonderful time to meet with people in the know, people you can learn from, whether they're a spiritual leader, a financial guru about your taxes. If you need help from someone that is in the know, Thursday is a good time to embrace that opportunity so that you can get things sorted out and you can feel more at ease. On Friday, the Aquarius Moon is in sextile to Venus, the planet of love, in Aries. So it's a wonderful time to spend time with someone that's very, very honest and open. A little bit of fun would be in order on Friday. The Moon's going to parallel Mars in Aries. And so because of that, Mars is the planet of action. And Uranus is, again, the planet of surprises. So because of that, it's great to be spontaneous on Friday. But know that other people can be a little bit unpredictable around you. So just be sure that you drive defensively and that you move out of the way if something unexpected does occur. On Saturday, it's going to be a beautiful day because the Moon is going to be in trine to Jupiter. And because of that, again, it's going to be a lot of feeling of camaraderie and connectedness with people. People are going to get on Facebook. They're going to want to text their friends. They're going to make those phone calls. So it should be wonderful for Saturday. And it also indicates that if you can get out of doors, whether you like to snow ski or whether the weather is warmer than normal where you are, you can just enjoy the beautiful birds and the planets that are trying to bud early this spring, go for that. Saturday night, we're preparing for the solar eclipse on Sunday. The Moon enters Pisces, Mercury enters Pisces, and they're kissing each other. It's a very clairvoyant time. It's a time when your impressions can be very strong, even overwhelming. So try and keep yourself in an atmosphere where you're protected somewhat. Try to stay away from things that are too hostile or disturbing. Do embrace your peace, listen to music, daydream if you wish, and do pay close attention to your dreams for the next 48 hours. Because with the eclipse, we can get an awful lot of strong impressions. And we can even have prophetic dreams that do come true. So it's important for you to be aware of that. On the solar eclipse itself, because it's happening before the radio show next Sunday night, I just wanted to give you a little bit of the heads up on that. And it's a pretty amazing eclipse. We have, let me tell you, this is amazing. We have 6 placements in Pisces, sign of unconditional love and forgiveness, and self-sacrifice. And they're all in the Eastern Seaboard in the 11th house of the light worker, or helping those that are less than fortunate. 4 of them line up in opposition to the head of the dragon in Virgo, which means we're going to want to have practical things that we can do to help others, whether to provide food, lodging, other resources for them to get back on track, whether they're recovering from an illness or whether they're suffering financially. But this is, again, an interesting solar eclipse because I think it's going to bring out the charitable in many of us in a very positive way. Mars, Venus, and Uranus are all lined up in Aries on the eclipse, and they are in opposition to retrograde Jupiter in Libra. So again, the people want freedom and peace. And then again, these two planets tee off with Pluto, the planet of power, life, death, and rebirthing in Capricorn. So they want to work within the system. They want to maintain your independence and go back to a time when there wasn't war. And that's the theme of this solar eclipse. When we go through a solar eclipse, it is a new moon day. It is a day of fresh ideas and maybe looking at things through the eyes of epiphany. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you want to tune into our radio show, it's every Sunday night from 6 to 7 on Blog Talk Radio. The name of the show is The Illumination Station. Have your birth information ready and one question, and Jacqueline and I'll be very happy to answer that question for you. Enjoy the beauty of that surrounds you at this time, and be brave in pursuing your mission.